ESM are an early stage investment company founded in 2011 to support the growing economy of technology business within Scotland and North England, with over 13 million invested across a portfolio of clients. ESM became an early investor in Bellrock Technology Limited in 2015 and have been with us on their journey, providing support, guidance, finance and non-executive support to help drive forward our ambitious scale-up plans for our Lumen platform. This support has allowed our company to continue to grow over the past 6 years under the watchful eye of Stephen Morris, Chairman of ESM Investments. Today, we hear from him on why they invested in Bellrock Technology. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Kirsty.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Would you like to give us a wee introduction of who you are and where you work?
Okay, my name's Stephen Morris. Company name is ESM Investments Limited, based in Stirling, providing investment management services to, early stage tech startup companies across Scotland and the north of England.
So how did Bellrock Technology become known to ESM as an investment opportunity?
ESM receives a good number of inbound inquiries for investment, but we also have a number of network partners in Scotland and the north of England, and we were introduced by one of those network partners to, I believe initially it was Adam, and later Stephen MacArthur as well. So through that intro, which was a warm intro, we had a bit of knowledge of the founders. We had an understanding of their background through Strathclyde University. We knew that Strathclyde University were an existing investor, and we used that network connection to build upon that initial intro to get comfortable with the team at Bellrock. So that's how we got started.
So what struck ESM about Bellrock in the early days leading up to the investing?
Initially, and for me, it was the connection with the university. It was the heritage of the founders, the research science background, mostly about the people in the early days. Once we got comfortable with the people, we started to get comfortable with the product, the vision of the product, and the sheer size of the market. And I guess what struck me the most, to answer your question, was the scale and the size of their ambition to make this a really big company, a successful company. And we wanted to be part of that journey.
What does ESM bring to the table over and above the money?
That is a good question, and it's one that should get asked more, because I'm a believer that the capital at the right time for the right people and the right idea takes you so far. Mm-hmm. But to go further than how far the money can take you, I think it's important that you are, as an early stage business, are able to tap into not just contacts, but tap into expertise, tap into the ability to have meaningful conversations with people who have built and sold businesses before. And the ESM mantra is very much about entrepreneur to entrepreneur approach. So we as people and as a team and a group of investors have got a lot of experience of building and selling companies.
What have you seen change in the company since the first investment round in 2015?
Good question. Again, that is probably best summarized in well, 2 or 3 ways. One, the product's evolved from what appeared to us as being very conceptual at the start, and the business at the time had quite a narrow focus. Not a criticism, but a very narrow and a very specific focus on a single sector. And the team had a lot of aspiration, as I said earlier, and belief around how that could be fleshed out to be more meaningful to a wider audience across a number of sectors. So I think that's what's been achieved in that time.
And what progress has been made since late 2015 to the most recent investment round in 2019?
Well, just in my opinion, an explosion of ability to allow this product to be genuinely and truly multi-sector, have a lot of appeal and underlying business benefits for, I would say, an unlimited number of market sectors, and that's been one of the biggest changes. I think the second biggest change is, of course, the team. The team has grown out to be at a size where it can scale now, and the introduction and the strengthening of good people to the board of directors has been very helpful. So I would say that, to summarise, those are the three biggest changes.
Ultimately, why did ESM invest in Bellrock Technology?
I think from an ESM perspective, and I'm mindful that this is through the lens of ESM, so very much our view of the world. We've got business to business software technology, heritage and experience, and so the Lumen proposition was a good fit for us to understand it and hopefully add value to it. So I guess it was the relevance of the platform and the scope and the capability and the longevity of the platform. It's not a fad. This is something that's got bottom line business benefits that's here to stay. So that was the first thing. I would say the sheer size of the market and the multi-sector approach was a big appeal to ESM, but primarily and by far the biggest draw and attraction to ESM was the team, and it still is. This is a team that listens. It's not a team that is insular in its thinking. It's a team that wants to continually learn. It's a team that recognises that wider market movements have implications for the business, and it's an agile business with an agile team that can move with it, and it's not afraid to go back, to go forward, and all of those things are a huge pro and benefit for any investor, because not having that ability to listen and to collaborate and enjoy and have fun as well at what you're doing doesn't always work out as best as you would hope. So those are the three things for me. Again, we're thrilled to be part of it.
Oh, good. Well, thank you very much, and it's been lovely speaking to you.
And you too. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.